everyone, Lindsay with Usborne Books. I hope you're enjoying the Facebook party and having a good time. I just wanted to invite you into our home, and I was going to show you a few of my favorite Usborne books that I use with our kids, Emma and Calvin. So in this video I'm going to show you some of the ones that I use that are educational, and I'll walk you through them and tell you some of the things that I really enjoy about them. One of the kinds of books that I use are the sticker dressing books. We have tons of sticker dressing books, and there are a lot of girl ones, but this one is a First World War book. And one of the phrases I use a lot about Usborne books are that they are educationally sneaky, meaning that your kids are learning, but you're not really they're not really knowing that they're learning. So this is one, German headquarters. It goes through and explains what is going on in the picture, and then they can go through and dress them. You can see my kids already took some of the stickers off. So you can go through and dress them. With all the different stickers. And it talks about in the hospital field, end of war, there's all different kinds. So we used that last time. During last year we were studying the First World War because we homeschool, so I used this, and just as a kind of a free time activity. So if your kids are studying, the First World War or different activities in school, this is a really good supplement just to try to get those facts into them in a different way. Another book that I really like are the flat books. Now, when you think of flat books, you probably think of little kid books where they always ripped them off when they were little, but these are actually for kids that are older, and I actually learn a lot with them too. So this is the See Inside Weather and Climate book, and this one has over 100 flaps to lift. So let's go through it. So this goes through everything about the weather. So what's the weather like today? And the fun thing about these is that they have different shapes. So we have snowy here, and you open it up and then there are different facts. So snow falls when it's 2 degrees Celsius, 36 degrees Fahrenheit, or colder. So it just is filled with all kinds of facts on all the different pages. And the thing I also like about these books is that when kids are using their fingers and they're having an activity in them, it helps them to use both sides of the brain, and they can really retain the information a lot better. So it says some gases in the troposphere trap in heat. They're called greenhouse gases. The sun heats the earth, some heat escapes back into space, the rest is trapped as it is in a greenhouse. So this makes it a lot more fun to go through all of the facts about the weather. And again, you can use these books for 11, 12-year-olds. Sometimes all this information gets boring. All of these are little separate flaps that you can go through, and it just really helps to reiterate what they're learning in school or at home if you're homeschooling, and makes it a lot more fun. This book's only $14.99, and younger kids can use it, or up to older kids as well. We also have these books that are internet linked, and this is the Usborne Encyclopedia of World History. I know some of you in the Facebook party said that your kiddos love history, so this would be a really, really awesome book. We use this book almost every day in the classroom. And it basically just starts at the beginning of the world and goes through. It is an evolution-based book, so if you are not a fan of evolution, or that's not your family's belief, you can just skip the first parts of the book and go through, and it talks about animals, and then it gets into the modern world, first farmers, warriors, Egyptians. This part's about Egyptians and life at home. So what you can do is you go through and you can read all of this information, and then in the front there are instructions on how to get to the website, and you can type in usborne-quicklinks.com, and you're going to enter the keyword history for this particular book. And then when you get there, if you're studying this, you can type in that you're on pages 138, 139, and it will come up with all kinds of kids-safe websites and links that Usborne has found that pertain to these pages. So it's a lot of information that you can add on to just these two little pages. It also has all the pictures, so if you, for some reason, were doing a project and needed these pictures, you can go, and it has all the clip art there that you can download and print out for a project or whatever you're using it for. So a lot of information and a lot of kid-safe links and websites that then you don't have to worry. My kids usually read these pages independently and then go to the computer, and they know which pages to go and do the fun games, and they really look forward to that. The last one I was going to show you right now is the Lift the Flap. It's another Lift the Flap times tables, and my kids seriously fight over this book. Every single day they fight over it, and it's multiplication, which is weird that they fight over it, but it is so super fun and they love it. And this is another one. There are internet links, and you can go and follow this, and there's all kinds of different games and activities to do pertaining to this. And so it has, one of the things I really, really like about Usborne books is it's not just like, here, learn this information, but it has why you're learning it. So this page goes through, like, why would you need to know the times tables? And it goes through different situations that it would be useful, and some of them are funny, like the alien. I use the tables in cooking and in different things. And then it just goes in order. So 2s and 3s. And just a fun way to reiterate, all of the facts are right there, but then it has different activities. So if a naughty puppy chews 4 shoes a week, how many shoes does he chew in 2 weeks? So, and then it has not just the answer, but the problem. So 4 times 2 equals 8. So I really like that, and it's helping just do that muscle memory of their brain to get all that information in there, and just to go through and learn. Some of the last pages are my kids' favorites, that you have the 10s, and then also the 12s, which is a lot of fun. The 12s are super hard, so it's a lot of fun for them to go through and learn, and they like to quiz each other with this. And then at the end, it has all the tables, and it has the multiplication table, but then there's also some of these that lift up, and it's showing you to find the different patterns and the different ways that it's broken down for different learning styles and patterns, because a lot of times it's really hard to remember all of this. So, you know, the machine looks big, but it repeats a lot. For example, 2 times 3 gives the same answer as 3 times 2. So it's giving you all of those little tips that are in there. And then at the end, this is a page I'll often have my kids just go to. If, you know, just go do the last page, which is just kind of, you know, in the doctor's office, they're doing this page. And it's, you know, not in order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multiplication tables, but it's all of them. And so they're just quizzing themselves and getting it. And so far they haven't memorized all the answers, so they're still learning stuff. But this book is $14.99 and is, again, the Usborne Lift the Flap times table. It's another one of my favorite educational books that we have. And also I should mention that all of our books are guaranteed for lifetime. So if you drop it in the bathtub, you can have it replaced at a half price, and makes for a really good deal, and you don't have to worry. So again, I'm Lindsay. Thanks so much, and I hope you enjoy the Facebook party.